We're here with Julian Posada, president of the Fire. So many times people look at success in soccer, not necessarily in wins and losses in Chicago, but how many people are coming to the games. What's the projection for this year?
A year ago we set a new record for season tickets, and we made that. This week we broke that record again in terms of all-time season ticket holders coming to the Fire. We expect, with Quaker and a lot of the off-season work to really engage and get deeper connections with our fan base, that we expect this year we have higher attendance, because we've just spent a lot of time in the off-season really working hard on getting the message out about the experience that you can have at Toyota Park and what it is to watch a soccer game.
But is winning, though, the ultimate marketing vehicle as far as developing that hardcore fan that comes year after year after year, that wants to buy, maybe instead of go 2 games, wants to maybe buy season tickets? I mean, is that still what's going to drive it?
This is a winning team. This is a winning city, right? So this city loves winners. Winning will obviously help attendance. There's no question about that. But what we're finding as well is that if we put a good product on the field, and if the environment and if that experience is still good, we're still seeing more people are coming. And it's in alignment with all of the other growth factors of not just the sport, but also the league and our broadcast and the way we're looking at getting the Chicago Fire Soccer Club and its product out to more people and saying it's affordable, it's easy to get to, but winning always helps. A championship would always help.
How close are, how realistic is it in terms of years to see the day that Fire games routinely sell out, that people want to go to these games and that it becomes a tough ticket?
No, look, I'm optimistic that, with everything we're doing and with a lot of the changes we see on the first team, that, we set a goal to get to the playoffs this year. I mean, we need to set high goals and high standards, and it comes all the way down from the owner saying, I'm investing, I'm here, we got to get there. I think that it will still take a year or two. We still have work to do. I mean, we have to be consistent. We have to work on and off the field to say this is a very relevant sport for the Chicagoland area. But I'm optimistic that we will get there.
Okay, you've been in this job now for a year and a half. What have you learned about running a soccer franchise in Chicago?
Well, I think the first thing is that it is a 7-day-a-week job. There is an off-season is harder than the season, because you have to work extremely hard to get it right, and that you can always improve. There are just so many different facets that you cannot 100% control, and so you have to work harder because you have to have more contingency on all these different pieces. I think that's one. I think that the passion of the fans is something that has been amazing. You are put in a spotlight, again, from ownership down to the team to the players, but the front office as well has tremendous pressure to produce a product and do all the right things. So it's been interesting coming from media to, to a sports franchise, that the level of commitment from your supporter groups and from fans in general is very high. So the bars are always set high, and it is one that you got to pay attention to all the time.